The rise of the next generation is upon us with NXT. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and we are bringing you a WWE 2K23 My GM mode, where we are going to play as none other than NXT, the third brand, with the goal of one day catching Raw, catching SmackDown, overtaking both brands, becoming the #1 brand in WWE, and becoming the future generation in wrestling. That is what this save is all going to be about. We are going the underdogs. We are the third brand. We are the brand that nobody is giving a chance, but we are the brand that is hopefully going to prove everybody wrong. Now, I have selected Sonya Deville to be the GM. We are playing as NXT, of course. However, it's not just going to be a basic save, a simple save where we can go out, hire anybody we want, and hire the best people to try and compete against the two major brands. No, there's going to be some rules to this series, and it's going to make it interesting, and it's going to make it difficult, but that's what makes it better. So there is a few things that we're going to have to abide by. Rule number 1, we have to have at least 5 different nationalities on the brand. I feel like NXT has been known for bringing in people from all around the world, and that's what I intend to do. So we can't just hire, a bunch of North Americans. We're going to have to think out the box, and we're going to have to make sure that we have at least 5 different countries, 5 different nationalities in our draft, or else we cannot continue. We forfeit, we lose. So we need at least 5 different nationalities. Rule number 2 is the age bracket. So we can only sign 2 wrestlers between the age of 35 and 39, and 1 wrestler over the age of 40. Why? Because this is NXT. This is the development brand. This brand is promoting the future wrestlers, the wrestlers of the next generation. How can it be the next generation if we're signing everybody from either the current generation or the old generation? So yes, we're limited to signing only 2 people between the age of 35 and 39, and 1 person over the age of 40. Will it make things difficult? Of course, but we are here for the challenge. And last but not least, probably the most difficult rule, is another age restriction rule. However, unlike the previous one, we have to sign people under a certain age, and that age limit is 25. Now, there's not many people in the game that is 25 or under, so that is going to be a difficult one. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Getting people under the age of 25 will be tough. I'm probably going to have to pick them early on in the draft, because I cannot risk Raw or SmackDown taking them on me, considering there's just not that many to begin with. So yeah, that's the rules, guys. 5 different nationalities, only 2 people between 35 and 39, only 1 person over the age of 40, and at least 3 people that are 25 and under. That is what we're going for in this draft. That is what we need to accomplish in this draft. We need to get a good roster, we need to get a young roster, and we need to create, like I said, the next generation in WWE, because this is the rise of NXT. So this is it, guys. We have to do it. We have to go. It's NXT. It's Sonya Deville versus the world, versus Raw and SmackDown. And we're going to select both those brands right now. So I was thinking who could be the GM of Raw. And I thought, you know what, we'll go with Stephanie McMahon. She's the queen boss. She's McMahon's daughter. She's the one to beat, really. So yeah, Stephanie McMahon's going to be in charge of Raw. And as for SmackDown, you know what, it would have been cool to go up against both McMahon siblings, but we'll go with Adam Pearce, because why not? He can make things official on SmackDown. So that is Adam Pearce, done and dusted. We're going to confirm these brands. AI difficulty is going to be hard. Game difficulty is going to be hard. Opening budget, there's 3 options. We're going to go with the middle one, because I think that's fairer. Player order, we'll just go straight. Shake-ups, I don't even know what shake-ups are, but we're going to have them on, because it sounds interesting. Draft pools default, and auto draft is off. So that's it, guys. Here we go. Boom! Start. The draft is about to get underway. So I'm excited for this. We need to draft good. We need to draft well. I hope we need to draft smart, first of all, but I'm just hoping that nobody steals the picks I want, and I hope the people that I have in my mind, I hope they're available from the draft from the round 1. So yeah, each GM will start with a budget of 3 million. GMs will take turns drafting one after the other. There will be 9 rounds of drafting. After the 9th round, drafting becomes optional. GMs can opt out or draft until they're out of cash. I think that with the fact that, you know, we've got 3 million and we're probably not going to be able to sign that many, you know, expensive talent, because we're having to go with like more younger, like less experienced wrestlers. I think we should be okay. I don't see us running out of money, but you never know. I can see Raw and SmackDown running out of money though a lot quicker than we will. So Monday Night Raw are up first, and they have picked Becky Lynch. That is a big pick for them. I'm not gonna lie though, I wasn't planning on picking Becky Lynch, but yeah, it's a massive pick there for Raw. But now it is time for us to make our pick, and to be honest, I have to go. There's only one man I can go for, and it has to be this man right here. It has to be Braun Breaker. I think he's going to be the man. He's going to lead the championship, the division. He's going to lead the roster. I'm picking Braun Breaker. He's my pick. Braun Breaker is NXT. So SmackDown have picked Finn Balor. We move on to Raw now. Raw have picked Big E. So yeah, Big E is now on Raw. And also Braun Breaker, as the time of me doing this, I've got the entire WWE roster's ages up now. The article was posted in August, so I mean it is like a couple of months out of date, I'm not gonna lie, but he is only 24, so Braun Breaker is definitely eligible as one of the under 25. So not only does it get us a big dog in NXT, not only does it get us a massive main eventer, it also completes that objective of needing, well, it completes 1/3 of that objective. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do there. So if we can get all the young people in early, that would be good. But now we move on to our second pick, and we need to look at who we could potentially take. So who is available here? We could get Dominic Mysterio. I mean, Dominic Mysterio is not really doing much on the main roster, is he? If we're being honest, he's kind of just like, he's there, but he's not really doing anything. He is an option. But let me see. I wouldn't mind Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes we could take. I'm going to pick Nikita Lyons. Why am I going to pick Nikita Lyons? Again, she falls into that, you know, that category, that 25 and under category. So I'm taking Nikita Lyons. Plus it's cheap as well, so it should be alright. SmackDown have taken Ezekiel. That's a bit of an interesting one. Raw take MVP, so that's an interesting pick there for Raw. Now we need to move on to our third pick. I feel like I would like to try and get the age requirement for the under 25 done and dusted. I'm going to go ahead maybe and pick JC Jane and Gigi Dolan. I know they're split up in real life, but I'm going to go ahead and pick them in the game because I think Toxic Attraction are good, but I don't know if I'm going to pick them right now. That's the question. Am I going to pick them right now? Probably not. I think I would rather try and get someone I believe can help the brand first. And who is that person? Who do I believe could come in? Potentially Dolph Ziggler? No. I need someone I think can come in, and who's going to come in and basically lead the brand? Who's going to come in and be the main, you know, that established star that can come in and help this company? That's what I'm looking for right here, right now. I mean, we could pick Nakamura. But I'm not going to. We could pick Bobby Roode. Could pick The Miz. Could pick Bobby Lashley. Got the Usos in there. Got Bayley, Randy Orton, Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard, R-Truth. Got Santos Escobar, Alba Fire, Damian Priest. What's the options here? T-Bar. I like T-Bar. I'm not gonna lie. I do like T-Bar. I don't know if I'm gonna pick him right now, but he's definitely someone that we could use. Dexter Lumis, Carmelo Hayes. We're getting down to like the cheaper options now, so I'm not too sure if I'm gonna. Let me go back up a little bit. I need to get this pick right. I definitely want to get this right. So let's see, who can we go with? Well, I might go with Robert Roode. Did I go Dolph Ziggler? Did I go Ziggler? I might go Ziggler, to be honest. He's been on NXT before. He knows what he's doing. We've got Kevin Owens as well, though. Oh, this is tough. I want to get this pick right. I could go Nakamura. And he could take on Braun Breaker. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go Nakamura. So that is it. I can't pick anyone now over the age of 40. We've picked Nakamura. SmackDown's picked Ronda Rousey. Ross picked Kevin Owens. Damn it, man. I was thinking about picking Kevin Owens, but obviously we can't do that now. So yeah, there's a lot of people that we can't pick. So I'm going to have to be careful now, right? So we can get two people between the ages of 35 and 39. So that is something that I will look out for. I don't think LA Knight's available, which kind of sucks because I definitely would have took LA Knight. Could take T-Bar with Rick Boogs. You got Ivar, you got Damian Priest, or I can't take R-Truth because he's over 40. So Shelton Benjamin. That does rule out quite a lot of this roster. Can't take Bobby Lashley. Can't take The Miz. God, we're going to have to be careful now with our next pick. Our next pick is going to be... Let me think. Let me go down. Let me see. What options have we got? Who's good? Who is sticking out for me? I mean, we could take Chad Gable. I actually kind of like Chad Gable. And I think Chad Gable, I believe Gable is 36 years old. So if I take Chad Gable, he would be... I want to probably take the Creed... I don't know, we take the Creed brothers? Maybe. I'm going to... you know what, screw it. I will take Chad Gable. I'll take... He's a specialist. I think he can... I think he's pretty good. He can... you know, he can wrestle with a lot of people, right? They've took Logan Paul. I still need to complete the age, the 3 people under 25, so I'm just going to maybe go ahead and do that right now, because I want to get that done before the people that I actually want are stolen from me. I'm going to go ahead, and my next pick is going to be... I'm going to pick Cora Jade. I like Cora Jade. I'm a bit surprised we don't have our Generation of Jade heel turn in the... Oh, SmackDown picked Dolph Ziggler, good pick. I'm a bit surprised though that they don't have the Generation of Jade thing going in this game. They've got our face gimmick, which was a long time ago, but you know, that's what they went for. So I've got Cora Jade, right, so we don't need to worry about picking people under 25 now, that's done. That's done. We can focus on picking whoever we want. We just can't pick anybody over the age of 40. And we can still pick 2 people. Oh no, we've got Chad Gable, so we can pick 1 more person between the ages of 35 and 39. I think our next pick, though, is going to be... I want to try and get... I know we're very women heavy here, but I definitely want to get Toxic Attraction. So I'm going to get Gigi Dolan first, then I'll get JC Jane in the next one. Again, it's all about youth. I want to hire as much youth as possible. I know we only need to get 3 people in the rules, but yeah, no, I want to go for more youth than, you know, than that. So I'm going to go ahead now and pick JC Jane. We'll add her to the roster. And now we will see who SmackDown pick. They pick Robert Roode. Raw is going to pick Elias, so that's a decent pick there for Raw. Let me see, who are we going to move on to now? Who are we going to go for? I mean, we could break up the Street Profits, I guess, if we wanted to. Got Montez Ford. Is the other one here? I don't see him. Yeah, I don't think the other guy's here. He's not. So we can't even get the other guy. Did I go with the Creed brothers? They're heels. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't bother me. I might go with the Creeds. I don't really like the Creeds, so that's the problem. I mean, I know I'm saying I should go with them, but I actually don't really like the Creeds, so I'm not sure if I actually want to pick them. I'm going to go with Grayson Waller. I think I have to pick this guy. He's currently on NXT anyway, but I think Grayson Waller is a good pick, so there you go, boom. SmackDown pick Bayley, Raw pick Akira Tozawa, so some interesting options there. Right, let me see. Who can we go for? Who can we go for? Santos Escobar. Could pick Santos Escobar, but I'm not going to. T-Bar. I believe T-Bar. I like T-Bar, but I don't know if I want to use him as my last pick. So, I don't know. Lacey Evans, we could... I think I've got a lot of women though, don't we? I don't think we need to pick another woman, especially not right now. I don't think my next pick should be a woman. Could pick Shia Lee. She's not really doing anything. Indy Hartwell, I kind of do like Indy Hartwell. I think I'll pick Indy Hartwell, and then I'll maybe look to pick the rest of the roster males. That could be the plan. So we'll see. SmackDown pick Santos Escobar, Raw pick Charlotte Flair. So now we're going to move on. Let's see who we can get then. Let's have a look through these people. Who can we go for? Who's available? T-Bar. I think. Let's see. Let me see. There's a lot of women to pick, man. I don't really want to pick all these women, but there's a lot of women to pick from. I could go with Dexter Lumis. Don't know if I want to go with Dexter Lumis, so I could go with Fear Mahan, but again, don't really want to go with Fear Mahan. Who are we going to go with, man? Who are we going to go with? We're getting... I keep going through these people, like, and I feel like we've went through most of the roster here. I could pick Montez Ford. I could pick Montez Ford, but again, Angelo Dawkins ain't there, which just kind of annoys me. So I'm not too sure if I want to pick him. Rick Boogs we could pick, but I don't like Rick Boogs. I think Rick Boogs is boring. I don't see Rick Boogs as the next man, top guy, to be honest. Damien Priest can't pick him because of his age. A lot of these people can't really pick because of their age. I mean, people are always talking about how Montez Ford is the next big deal. I could have picked Montez Ford, but you know what? I'm not going to pick Montez Ford. I'm going to go with my next pick and my 10th pick for NXT. You know what? Screw it. I'll go Carmelo Hayes. I'll take Carmelo Hayes. Why not? So there you go. Boom. Carmelo Hayes is in NXT. So let's have a quick look at our roster before we move on. We've got Nakamura, we've got Braun Breaker, Chad Gable, Nikita Lyons, Gigi Dolan, Carmelo Hayes, JC Jane, Indy Hartwell, Cora Jade, Grayson Waller. So we are assembling a decent roster right now, but obviously we're going to add more to it. We're going to add more to it. I could take Liv Morgan, you know, she would, I believe she's in her 20s, isn't she? So yeah, we could take Liv Morgan if we wanted to. Lacey Evans, we could take Lacey Evans. If I want to take Lacey Evans. Could take like the Butch, could take Dominic Mysterio. Don't know if, you could take Shanky, but again, don't really want Shanky. Might go with the Creeds. Honestly, I'm thinking about taking the Creeds here. I think they would be a decent pick. Do we go with the Creeds? Do we go with the Creeds? We might. Tell you what, we might go with the Creeds. We could go with the Creeds. I think we should. I mean, again, the roster's just... There's a lot of females on this roster. A lot more than I actually thought there was. Yeah, you know, we do need tag teams. I am probably going to go ahead here and pick the Creeds. Can't really pick the Usos, can I? No. So, yeah, well, let's go ahead and pick them. Pick Julius first because he's the better one. If they pick the other Creed, I wouldn't be that bothered. Whereas if I pick the Brutus first, then they pick the other one, man, I'd be gutted. So we're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna pick Brutus. We've got what, over 1 million left, so we've got a lot more money than Raw and SmackDown. So we've been spending less, and it's paying off because you know we have a lot less. We've got a lot left to spend at the moment. Now let's have a look here. We could take, who else have we got? There's Dominic Mysterio, there's Fear Mahan. I'm thinking about, I don't know, who am I thinking? Shotzi Blackheart. Could we take Shotzi Blackheart? I mean, we could bring Shotzi back to NXT. She's not really doing anything on SmackDown. Did I bring her back? Well, that's the question. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? But Raquel's kind of just recently moved up. Could take Doudrop, couldn't I? I could just have Doudrop bury everyone, her big fat ass, burying everybody. We could take Alexa Bliss. Be a bit of a downgrade for her to go back to NXT, though, wouldn't it? I might take Montez Ford. I think I might take Montez Ford. I know he's in the Street Profits, but I'm gonna take Montez Ford. Screw it. We'll take Montez Ford. Right, let's see. Raw is taking. Oh no, Raw took Eli Dragunov, and that's Raw done. So there's Stephanie McMahon's brand. You can make of it what you want. There's Big E, there's Kevin Owens, got Elias in there, got MVP, got Logan Paul, Becky Lynch, and Asuka. Obviously, two big female stars for Raw. So yeah, I'd be interested to see how Raw got on. Surprised to see nobody picking Cody Rhodes yet or Alexa Bliss. I mean, I could pick them. I could pick either one of them. Like, we can't pick both because of the age thing, but we could pick either one if we wanted to. So that is something that we can potentially do. I might go ahead and pick. Who am I going to pick though? Let's quickly go through. Let's go through this. Let's see. Shanky's a giant. Fear Mahan's a giant. Tamina. I can't pick Tamina because she's over 40. Shia Lee is a fighter. I could pick Shia Lee. Hasn't really done anything, to be honest, since coming up to the main roster. I'll pick Shotzi. I'll pick Shotzi, why not? Ah, shit. SmackDown took T-Bar. I was actually thinking about picking T-Bar, but yeah, we can't do that now because SmackDown has stolen him away from us. So yeah, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks indeed. I could take Rick Boogs. I don't want Rick Boogs though. I'll take Jude. Can I take Doudrop? I mean, do we have people for Doudrop to face? Not only really Shotzi Blackheart. But I want Liv Morgan's deemed as a cruiserweight in this. I don't know if I would describe her as a cruiserweight, but could take Lacey Evans. Do I want Lacey Evans though? Do I want Lacey Evans? I might take Lacey Evans. I don't know. I might. You know what? I'm going to take Liv Morgan.
NXT picks Liv Morgan. The GM looking to live dangerously.
SmackDown then, they've tapped out. Adam Pearce has got Balor, Rollins, Ronda Rousey, Ziggler, Ezekiel, Robert Roode, Bianca Belair, and Bayley. That's a good roster. So we'll take Liv Morgan. Who else can we take? Let me see. So we've got 3 options now. We can just go through and pick whoever we want. So that's pretty cool that we have no other brands now taking wrestlers from us. So we can go through here and we can pick whoever we want to pick. We can add whoever we want essentially to our roster. So at the moment, in terms of women, we've Cora Jade, Shotzi, JC Jane, Indy Hartwell, Nikita Lyons, Liv Morgan. I think we've got 6 women. I don't think we really need any more women, so I might just leave it. Although we could take Raquel Rodriguez. No one else took her. We could take her. She's 130k. She is a giant. I mean, that would give some people. You know what? Or we could go with Shia Lee. We'll go with Raquel. Screw it. Yeah, we're gonna go with Raquel. Why not? Bring her back to NXT. Why not? Okay, with more picks if we want them. Gunther's an option. We could link him up with some cruiserweights with Carmelo Hayes at the moment. Who else have we got? Let's see, who else could we pick? Who could we pick? Rick Boogs. I just don't really want Rick Boogs though. No offense to the guy, but I just don't really see him as a guy that's worth anything. You know, I mean, that might sound harsh, like, but I think Rick Boogs absolutely sucks. So yeah, no, I just don't really see much value in Rick Boogs, if I'm being honest. So I probably will not pick Rick Boogs. But yes, 34. You know, and I guess he would fit in as with the requirements. But you know what? I think we're going to pick Dominic Mysterio. The only thing is, with no giants, I kind of need a giant. But I don't want to pick Shanky. You know what? I might pick Fear Mahan. We can do it in terms of class, so we can actually do this, and then we can look at the giants. So our giants are Fear Mahan, Tamina, Shanky, Ivar, Gunther, Doudrop. We've got Raquel Rodriguez. I'm going to take... Did I take Gunther? I could take Gunther. But you know what? I think we might build Fear Mahan. But the problem is with building Fear Mahan is Fear Mahan fucking sucks. You know, that's the problem with Fear Mahan. That is a big problem. But he's a lot cheaper. You know, he is a lot cheaper than Gunther. So, you know what? I think we're going to pick... I'll pick Fear Mahan. Screw it. We're trying to pick, you know, younger people. I'm trying to go in a different direction. Yeah, we'll take him. And I believe, who else can we go for? I mean, there's not many more options left. Could take Eric. The Viking Raiders. I'm not sure what age they are though. Maybe they're above our age requirements, so I might not be able to take them. Let's see. Who else can we go for? In terms of the age thing, we've got Nakamura. He's our over 40. Chad Gable. So I'm looking. Who else have we got? I think that's it. So we could pick someone else between the ages of 35 and 39. It's just a matter of who we can see on this list that would, you know, fit into that role. So we could get like some Mustafa Ali, Riddle. I don't think Sami Zayn's available here, is he? No. Can we get Damian Priest? Damian Priest is 39. Could get Damian Priest. I mean, we could get the Usos. I could afford both Usos, just about. And I could bring the Usos to NXT, but I don't know if that is a good idea or not. Or we could end the brand. We could end it here, and we could see who we get, who's available when it gets to like the free agency. We could do that. You know what? I think we might just end it here, guys, because I think we've got a decent roster as it is, so I don't think we need to really pick anyone else. I'm looking here. I'm looking for a final pick. You know, I'm looking for someone that could just stand out and someone that's going to make me be like, yeah, you know what, I need them, I want them, but I just don't really see them at the moment. There's no one popping out here that is, you know, screaming at me to select them. So with that said, I think this, guys, is where, I think this is where it comes to an end. Unless I'm looking. I mean, you could pick Cedric Alexander, but I could pick Dominic. Because we've got Fear Mahan. Alright, I'll pick Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio can be in NXT. Now, I think that will probably do it. I mean, unless there's anybody else. Is there anybody else? I don't think so, guys. I think that is actually it. I mean, I could take Albert. You know, fuck it. We'll take Albert Fire as well. Okay, there you go. I think that's definitely it now. In terms of who else could we take, I mean, I could take this Tyler Bate guy, but I don't think he'd be doing much. You know, he'd simply just be there. If we go with cost, let's go. If we go with cost, so we can put it in order of cost. So we can take Tyler Bate. Who else can we take? Could take Cruz Del Toro. Can't take Apollo Cruz because of his age, or can we? What age is Apollo Cruz? If Apollo Cruz is 36, we can have him. But I think he's older than that. I'm not sure what age Apollo Cruz is, so I'm not going to pick him just in case I get it wrong. You know what? So anyway, maybe I should. Did I already pick Fear Mahan? I think that, yeah, we're done. We're done. We're gonna end it here. Or did I take Rick Boogs? Can't even afford Rick Boogs actually. I think we're just gonna end it. I could take Shanky. I want Shanky though. Do I really want to put Shanky on my brand? No. That's it, guys. We're gonna end it here. We'll pick the 19. I think the maximum you can pick is 20. So we'll pick almost our entire allocated amount. But there is our roster, guys, and yeah, to me, I'm liking the look of it. You've got Braun Breaker in there. You've got you know, Grayson Waller, two future guys. You've got Nakamura, who's been around a long time. You've got an established guy like Chad Gable, who is solid and can get a big push in NXT, and then you've got a shitload of hot women. So yeah, what's not to love about this NXT draft pick, man? I am delighted with how that is actually turned out. So if we look at the roster, you can see that we did pick a lot more people than Raw and SmackDown. But like I said, we were picking people that were cheaper, so we have more money. So yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I think the roster's good. Is it perfect? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. To enter the Hall of Fame and prove you're the best, be the first GM to earn 10 Hall of Fame trophies. Trophies can be awarded through either career achievements or seasonal challenges. Entering the Hall of Fame will allow you to continue playing or retire your save file. Best of luck. So, Extreme Rules is in 4 weeks' time. Triple H has sent us a wee message. Tonight is the night. The debut show. We have high hopes for you. Me too, Trips. Me too. I was born for this. That is Sonya Deville's cocky response to Triple H. So, Stephanie Man, Sonya, how's it going? Just want to wish you luck for the coming season. We're looking forward to it over at Raw. So, Stephanie Man looks like she is expecting competition, and she, I don't know, maybe she likes what she sees here on NXT. Obviously, with the likes of Becky Lynch on our books, we think we're going to give NXT more than a run for its money. I guess we're going to find out. I guess we will find out. But now we need to find out, guys, who our champions are going to be. So, yeah, how many men have we got? We've got 10 men. We must have 9 women then. Yeah, we do. So 10 men and 9 women. I'm not going to lie, I probably did go a little bit female heavy, but like I said, hot women on the brand. Wow, I'm not going to complain about that. Our NXT champion is going to be the one and only Braun Breaker. Look, I can't take the belt off this guy. He's got it in real life. He hasn't lost it. No one's came really close to beating him. So, yeah, Braun Breaker for me is that man. He is that guy. He is currently a heel. I don't know. I might keep him heel. We might change him. But for now, I think Braun Breaker's the man, right? Braun Breaker's going to be the NXT champion. And as for the women's champion, I'm not going to give it to someone who hasn't had the NXT Women's Championship yet, or a major championship. So that rules out Cora Jade, Shotzi, Indy, Jacy Jane, Gigi Dolan, Nikita Lyons, Alba Fire, and Raquel Rodriguez. So therefore, the NXT champion is going to be Liv Morgan. Controversial, maybe, but Liv Morgan, nonetheless, is going to be my NXT Women's Champion. So there you go. I feel like she never really got a proper title run. You know, Ronda Rousey kind of like gave her the belt for 5 minutes and took it back. So yeah, we're going to see how long Liv Morgan can hold on to the belt here. But this is it. Triple H is waiting to see how you progress on your first show. Commissioner Goldo ensure that your least popular available bruiser is in a match this week. So if we can do that, we will get some form of trophy. I'm not sure what it is. We'll have to wait and find out, but we are going to get something. If it's going to be some sort of power card if we can play up by Triple H's rules. So yeah, guys, that's going to end it here. I'm happy with the draft. That is part 1 then of the rise of the next generation. I'm looking forward to obviously getting into our first show, and I just want to see what we do in comparison to Raw and SmackDown. I'm interested to see like where we are and, you know, where we're going to be in the pecking order. Will we come out ahead? Will we come out behind? I don't know. There's only one way to know, though. There's only one way to find out. That is to tune in to the next episode, guys. Episode 2. Can't wait for it. So make sure you're there. Make sure you join us, and we will see what happens on NXT. But that's it for Fog Wrestling. I appreciate you for watching it. If you can leave a like, leave a subscription, leave a comment, all that stuff, that would be fantastic. And we will find out, guys, in the next episode, in week 1, just who is truly going to be the next generational superstar. But until then, I'll catch you guys later.